What's going on, traders? So, I'm bringing you a video that every new person, new trader, maybe even some people that have been around for about a month or so should be watching. And I'm sure you guys that have been around for a little bit can agree with what I'm saying. So before I jump in, I want to thank everybody that's on the live stream every day. We typically stream in the afternoon, 1:30 to the end of close, right here on YouTube, free for everybody. So let me jump into this. If you're a new trader and you're watching this and you're just getting into prop firms, you're probably overwhelmed because there's so many, what to choose from. Your sole goal should be finding the cheapest prop firm that gives you a 50,000 account that will allow you to test strategies. You do not need to pay $100 from a prop firm. For an example, Take Profit Trader is great. I think they're an unbelievable platform. But if you're brand new, you do not need to pay $85 or $100 for an account, because the odds of you getting the payout, which makes Take Profit Trader great, is you can get a payout on day one. You're not getting a payout on your first account. I'm just being honest with you. You're not getting a payout on your second account either. So what you should do is you should look for a inexpensive account. If you're not looking to paper trade, I would get maybe an account with Bullnox. If you have Rhythmic Trader, that's free. You can get a $17 account with Bullnox. Sometimes Apex is running a deal. Those are like $30, $35. And I'm not pushing these. I'm just saying there's other firms also that are out there. I want you to spend the least amount of money as possible to learn. And the goal is to get this prop firm account and to try strategies on it, because you're probably going to blow it. You've probably never traded before, or you've never traded the NQ or the ES, and you're going to lose money. Let's just be real. You're not going to be great at it in the beginning. So to save you money, I'm just saying some firms actually give you a free account. They have giveaways. Top Step, I know, does sometimes does a giveaway. Top Step's not a bad one, because if you get hosed, they have a daily loss limit that'll cut you off, but it doesn't blow your account, and basically you have the account for the next day. But you really want to pay as little as possible and just test strategies. And then once you're at the point where you're actually passing the evals, then I would say, hey, look at the guys that are paying you, that are paying people, that are consistently giving payouts to traders. But in the beginning, I would use one of these offbeat ones that are super cheap, because it doesn't really matter. You're most likely not getting a payout. And I'm just being brutally honest with you. That's something that most of these guys don't tell you. It's just, it is what it is. The idea is for you to develop a strategy over testing things, using as little money as possible. And then once you're profitable, you switch to a firm that will pay you out. And that's when you play with, the bigger guys a lot of the times. Then ones that, now you're getting into that Top Step, that Take Profit Trader, where you can get paid on day one, but you're going to pay for it in an $85 or $100 eval account. So I just, want to throw that out there. Also, if you're on live streams and the trader is not, if you ask them questions, and I'm not saying the chat's going too fast so they can't answer you. I'm just saying if you ask them, things about their setup, things about their indicators, their strategy, and they don't want to tell you what it is, just leave. Leave that stream, unsubscribe. You're not going to gain anything from it. You're not going to gain any knowledge from it. You're just being there to be there. And that's not what you should do. You should be asking about what's on their charts, what these lines are, what they look for in setups. And then what you do is you throw it on your chart, and then you might back test. You might go and say, hey, what happened around that? What happened here? What happened? And you start looking, and you're like, okay, well, maybe that works for me. So let me throw that on the chart. And then when you're trading, you kind of have it up there. In the beginning, you probably have a lot of things on your chart. And all you're doing is playing to see what works for you. I can give you my setup, which I do on live, but not everybody likes it. And that's fine. It doesn't work for them. This is what works for me. This is what made me profitable. And that's it. But I would definitely say you got to ask questions on these live streams. And if you're not getting an answer, leave. The idea is to gain knowledge. That's why you're on YouTube. You should be watching people's videos. Especially guys that are getting payouts. If they're getting payouts and they're willing to share their information with you, you should probably be listening. That's probably where you should be at. You want to gain as much knowledge. It's crazy, but you want to go on these streams and suck knowledge from the person that's on the stream, because most likely they're getting paid out every month. Most likely you are not getting paid out every month. And if you could pick up one nugget from this guy on the stream, and then you go to another stream and pick up another nugget, and then you kind of put it together to create a plan, and then the plan starts working, you become profitable, and then you could start pulling money out, and then things will change for you, and you'll start understanding other things better. It takes research on Saturdays, on Sundays. Pop it open for an hour, go through the chart, and look, hey, what happened around here? What happened, at the orbs? What does this script do? What does that script do? Here's all these indicators that I favorited are all ones I've gone through and literally tested, went back. I put a lot of research in a lot of these indicators. And then I basically came out with the setup I have today. And, this is what you should be doing. And just learning, trying to spend as little money as possible is where you should be at. And then once you become profitable, then you should start attacking these bigger firms for, same day payouts and everything else. So I hope this video helped you to kind of direct you in the right direction of what you should be doing. And if you have any questions, hey, just comment on the video. Just comment, come in my stream, ask questions, and I'm here to help you as best as possible. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and I'll see you again Monday on the stream.